Hi everyone! So the goal of this instructional video is to teach you how to make a cinemagraph. It's pretty much a moving photograph. It looks like a still photo, but there's one point in the photograph that continuously moves. If you're going to need some really good video footage, you want something that's going to be very still, but you have one part of the image that's moving. You're also going to need some sort of video editing program. I'm going to show you guys some footage that I shot for my Cinemagraph, and then I'll teach you guys how to get to the end product. So here we are in Adobe Photoshop CC. I've already imported my video, but you can do that by going to File, Open, and then clicking on the video, and it should come right up. I'm just going to zoom in a little closer. So I've already trimmed my video, but you want to basically make sure that your video has some sort of repeating action or simple movement that's going to loop well in a GIF or in a Cinemagraph. So the first step that we're going to do is we're going to find an image from this video, a still image, that we want to use as the kind of overlying image for our Cinemagraph. I'm going to pick a point that looks pretty still. I don't want much movement to be going on. So this looks pretty good. And first we're going to create a new layer by clicking Shift Option Command N. See that new layer just popped up? And then you're going to press Shift Option Command E, and that's going to copy the point that you're at right now onto this new layer. So I'm going to take this layer over here, I'm going to drag it up above Video Group 1 so it's on top, just popped up there, and then I'm going to drag it over to match the beginning of the video right here, and then I'm going to trim the end just so they're equal. So right now if you play the video, you're just going to see the still image that we just put on top. You're not going to see the video playing because the static image is over top of it now. I'm actually going to rename this static image so we know that's what it is. Basically what we want to do is we want to erase the parts of the static image where we want to see movement coming from the video layer below it. So we're going to do that by creating a layer mask. So we're going to create a layer mask by making sure we're selected on the static image and then hitting this little button over here, the square with kind of the circle cut out of it. So we're going to press that. That's going to create a layer mask. And then basically we're going to erase parts of this mask. So we're going to use the brush tool for this. So if you press B, your brush will come up. Mine's already up. And then we're also going to take a look down here at these two little squares. So these are going to tell you what's going to conceal and what's going to reveal. So if you just remember black conceals, white reveals, you'll be good to go. And we're going to want to use black to conceal because we want to conceal the part of this top layer where we want the video to show through. I'm going to bring the opacity down first. Bringing the opacity down allows you to see kind of where the motion is happening. We're going to want to cover up in black anywhere where we see the motion occurring. So I'm on black right now, I've got my brush tool. I'm just going to paint in these areas where I know motion is going to happen in the video. And I'm also going to do a little bit of the steam coming from the coffee cup too, because I want to be able to see that. Scroll back and forth to make sure that you've got every part of the movement. So now we're going to go ahead and bring the opacity to 100%. So now if we play through, I'll just hit the space bar to play. We're going to see the video playing through the still image, but all the rest of it is staying completely still. So now we're going to want to save our Cinemagraph so we can view it on the web. So we're going to go save it by going to File, Export, and Save for Web. Alright, so now when we're looking at the screen, there are two main things that you want to pay attention to. You're going to want to come up to this box right here and make sure that this is checked as GIF. This is what's going to make sure that you're going to be able to view your file on the internet. And then you're also going to want to come down here to where it says looping options. And if it says once, you're going to want to make sure to change that to forever. This is really important because if it only says once, your Cinemagraph is just going to play one time through and then be done. But if you click forever, it'll just keep looping and looping and looping there. So we're going to hit save. And then I'm just going to call it Cinemagraph 3. Save it to my desktop. And we're going to hit save. Alright, so now that it should have saved to desktop, let's go back here, Cinemagraph 3. So this one turned out pretty cool. So I hope this video was helpful. This is just basically how you would go through the main steps of making a Cinemagraph. Thanks guys!